Hello, I'm Shanika Blunt, and this is my presentation on building prior knowledge for Education 668, reading comprehension across our curriculum with Dr. Suzanne Hughes on this lovely day of May 1st, 2017. Well, so the article I chose to read is titled, Lahore University of Management Sciences inaugurates versatile physical properties measurement system. A press release issued by Lahore University of Management Sciences. It's actually a very short and interesting article, and it reads, LUMS, Ball Al School of Science and Engineering inaugurates a full-fledged versatile physical properties measurement system housed at the Department of Physics with temperatures as low as 2 degrees Kelvin and magnetic fields up to 7 Tesla. The state-of-the-art system can be used to investigate the confounding properties of futuristic materials and devices. The achievable sample temperature is around 3 degrees Kelvin, that is negative 2 degrees centigrade, allowing the exploration of useful properties such as magnetotransport, magnetism, quantum effects and condensed matter, and structure properties relationship. This also interestingly makes it the coldest place in Lahore. The device has been installed in connection with SABASSE's vision of assisting the faculty in world-class experimental research. The primary users of the machine will be the faculty from across the SBASSA. Currently, the machine is assisting the research project in spin physics with Dr. Sabet Anwar Physics and magnetothermoelectric properties with Dr. Falak Shear Chemistry. Technical details. The vibrating sample magnetometer is in fact a closed cycle crinogen-free high-field measurement system combining the latest crinogen-free technology with sophisticated measurement techniques and hence providing a versatile, powerful, investigative device achieving low temperatures 1 degrees Kelvin and high magnetic fields up to 7 Tesla. A number of measurement probes may be used with the basic system and is extended to capabilities. And so extended its capabilities. Different measurements that are possible include, but not limited to, measurement of magnetic movement by vibrating sample, heat capacity measurement by AC calorimetry, resistive magnetotransport, Seebeck effect and thermal transport, Hall effect measurement, AC susceptibility. That is what the article reads. Now, I am going to use a directed reading strategy as directed by in our book, Reading in Content Areas. And I read the titles, the pictures, the subtitles, the intros, and I hypothesized and asked questions before I read the article. So, I had these questions, once I read the title. What do you know about physical properties, Shanika, the physics teacher at your school? How do you manage physical properties, physics teacher, teaching 6th grade physics? Well, I know that physical properties are any property that is measurable, that is melting, boiling, freezing points, measures in a change of state, melting, boiling, or freezing, the size, changing in the size, shape, color, or texture, or any change in state that doesn't change the substance. That means you're not having a chemical reaction. That means you melted your ice and it turned to water. Not that you mixed water and sodium and had a huge explosion. Okay, now, Mom, also, what do you know about managing physical properties and changes? I know that if you manage the temperature or any exchange in energy in and out of the system, you manage the change in state. Again, my little drawing. If you increase your energy or increase the heat, you go from ice to water. Increase the heat again, you go from water to gas. If you decrease the heat, you're liable to go back to different states. You can condensate, that is going from a gas to a liquid. Sublimate, have a gas going straight to a solid, such as in dry ice. Those are different ways that you can manage the changes in physical properties according to temperature. Now, I'm going to build on my prior knowledge about physical properties and changes in them and how to manage them. So I like to ask questions. That is another strategy as outlined in our textbook. Questions definitely facilitate reading and comprehension. If you're able to ask and answer different questions, you're showing that you're comprehending the text. So I have these questions from the text. The article states that temperatures as low as 2 degrees Kelvin in magnetic fields and 7 degrees Celsius. 7 Celsius. And it leads to my first question. How do you measure a magnetic field? In what units? What is Tesla? Who was Tesla? Didn't he invent like electricity? I don't know. How does the magnetic field affect the change in state? Because I really don't focus on that in physics, and I really didn't do very well in college physics, but I don't really understand how the magnetic field can really affect a change in a physical state. I understand temperature. Definitely understand how temperature can change the state of matter, but never really investigated how the magnetic field can change the state of matter. Then I had even more questions. The article also stated investigating futuristic materials and devices, effects in condensed matter. That sounds a lot like time travel. What do you mean futuristic devices? I need to go back and do some more research on these futuristic devices so I can understand what it is they're talking about, because I've never seen one. What is condensed matter? I need to go back and at least watch a video on condensed matter so I can understand what this article is talking about. I see that I have to do a lot of building upon my knowledge to fully understand these different components that this article discusses. And then I kept asking these questions because I figured if I keep asking these questions, I can answer these questions and I can understand what this article is really talking about. Such as, how is temperature and the magnetic field related? How, if I change one, what is the effect in the change in the other? How do you measure the Hall effect? What is a Hall effect? What is magnetothermoelectric material? That sounds like magnets and heat and electricity, and it sounds like something I really don't want to touch. What is AC calorimetry? Where are they getting these futuristic devices from? Aliens? What are the controls in this? I don't really understand this, and it leads into my next question. Is there a visual? Do you have a video? Is there something that I can watch that would help me explain what is going on in this article? And it just leads me back to really the question that you asked, like, how do you use background knowledge? How do you understand your students' background knowledge? And just using the techniques from the book, looking at this new concept, area. What do you know about area? What is area? How do you spell area? Why would you want to find area? What would we use area for? Where have you heard of the space area used in context outside of math? Applying these new terms and seeing what the students have heard. What do they say? What have they read? And really understand, okay, this is what they understand as area, and how can I use their understanding to build upon it? Again, in my physical science class, magnoelectric field. Okay, we have magnets, and we have electricity. How are these two related? What video can we watch to understand this? Or what videos have we seen where we have seen this? Where have we seen this in real life? And then how can we build upon what we have already seen? And how can how can what we know help others understand these new things that we're learning? So a lot of my students have background knowledge, and they're able to facilitate or jog other students' memories. It's like, oh, yeah, I remember when we were in third grade and we were talking about area and volume. We were using the little bitty cubes and filled up this. Oh, okay. Oh, now I understand why it's called why it's measured in cubic centimeters or cubic inches or whatever the measurements in, because we use cubes to fill up this container. So, these different words, and really helping these students apply these new words and these new meanings, or just using these words or explaining them in different ways, can really jog their memories. And just by asking questions, just sitting down and just starting with that title, what do I know about physical properties? What do I know about managing physical properties? Understanding that helped me understand where this article is going. Then it also helped me see what I needed to learn to understand this article even better. Clearly, I know a lot about physical properties, but I really don't understand how the electromagnetic field affects these physical properties. So that is my assignment. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you very much.